Evaluation form for her, Ruth Princess.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster. Fellow Toastmasters, honored guests, do you ever yell at the TV? For example, I remember exactly where I was the first time I saw Honey Boo Boo. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. A shameful, fat family eating white trash food to their deaths. Then I saw what network it was on. The Learning Channel. Those are my sentiments, but the words are from an episode called Raising the Bar from South Park on Comedy Central. I remember exactly where I was the first time I saw Honey Boo Boo. I was in a hotel room in Texas. I just flopped on the bed, finished working out, and flipped on the TV. I paused on the Learning Channel. Have you seen this train wreck of a TV show? This fat, obese mother is feeding her young child a diet of ketchup, high fructose corn syrup, and spaghetti. I wanted to cry. Dr. Joel, Dr. Oz, somebody save this pageant princess, this princess of poverty, trapped in a wreckage of ketchup and spaghetti. The only protein she eats is roadkill. I'm no saint myself. I was in Texas for the state fair. Smell the cotton candy. Have you ever eaten a deep-fried Twinkie? Now, this is my third trip to Texas for the state fair. The first year, well, let me tell you about the second year. I'd actually lost weight from walking so much at the fair. And probably because the first year was aversion therapy. After a decade of eating nutritionally, deep-fried, battered bacon was a little too much. The first bite, decadent delight. The second bite, novel nutrition. The third bite, gross gluttony. The fourth bite? You've heard of aversion therapy, when a parent catches a child smoking and they make them smoke until they puke. Or maybe your first time on a drunken binge. You can't even look at a bottle of Mad Dog without getting nauseous anymore. Back to the hotel room in Texas. My husband comes in. What the heck are you watching? The Learning Channel. This mother is feeding a 6-year-old girl go-go juice, a mix of Mountain Dew and Red Bull, caffeine and sugar to a 6-year-old child. I've given talks on nutrition ever since I lost 54 pounds on the Atkins diet. Did I learn about sugar's health hazards from the Learning Channel? No, I learned about them from Dr. Robert Lustig. His lecture, Sugar, the Bitter Truth, isn't on the Learning Channel. It's on YouTube. He explains that the obesity epidemic and our health hazards are the result from the Nixon administration. Cheap food, like you said, $5 to buy all this food. High fructose corn syrup, what's in that bottle? An increase in sugar consumption and a decrease in fat consumption. Gary Taubes, a scientific journalist and author of Why We Get Fat, he recently uncovered internal sugar industry documents. The Big Sugar stacked the data deck with inconclusive or pseudoscience research to badger the public into believing sugar was safe. Atkins, Lustig, Taus, and many more agree that researcher Ansel Keys' recommendation for reducing fat was flawed. We were told as a society that sugar is safe and fat is fatal. Well, Keys' recommendation, supported by the sugar industry, was a game changer in society. We were told to eat a diet. Our food pyramid, the foundation, was pasta, spaghetti, and cereal. A formula of refined white flour and sickeningly sweet sugars. Big business and Big Brother inbred to produce mutated offspring. Just look at Honey Boo Boo's family. We, as a society, are dealing with health hazards like heart disease, hypertension, high blood sugar, and humiliation. Honey Boo Boo, pageant princess. She goes to the judges.
I showed the judges my big belly. They don't know what they're missing.
You know it hurts to be teased. I was teased for being fat. But luckily I have Toastmasters, which builds self-esteem. But what good is your self-esteem if you don't have your health? The very first contest I competed in, I was actually not competing, I was the target speaker for the evaluation contest. And a healthy and happy looking John Wood, 61 years old, gave me the best evaluation. The judges agreed. He also won the humorous speech contest. I couldn't wait to cheer him on at the next level. At that next contest, we regret to inform you. Was he on a diet of pasta and cereal? I'll get to the point. Fat was framed. Sugar is a serial killer. Tony the Tiger and Toucan Sam are serial killers.
One minute for evaluation.